Pretty cool, huh? Got that made in Afghanistan. Just need to get it framed up, put it right up on the wall. Here, somewhere around here. Obviously this is not my house. This is a man cave I'm sharing with my brother, and he's kindly donated, because he's a massive fan of the channel. He's kindly donated half of it, and we're currently clearing everything up. That was completely plastered, and all this. These new shelving's going up, soundproofing wall, the lot. Anyway, let's get into the video. And this video we're going to be talking about assault pioneers. There we go. Oh, just stopped my foot in that flipping wood. A little bit of a tour there, and I will show sort of updated pictures and stuff of when the whole place is finished. Right, anyway, welcome back to Ranger Media. My name's Luke, if you're not aware of that. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'm not going to say it again because it's just a fucking pro. Why do I keep doing that? I'm going to make a 2020 bloopers list, and I'm going to hold me to that. I'm going to do a 2020 bloopers, because honestly, some of these videos take about 16 minutes for your viewing. I've dramatically edited them down to get them down to them 16 minutes. These literally take hours sometimes, because I'm crap at words. Right, anyway, let's restart that. Right, anyway, welcome back to Ranger Media, and my name's Luke, if you're not already aware of that. Today, we're going to go over Assault Pioneers Platoon. However, before we get into that, what I have noticed is obviously the channel's blown up quite a lot over the last sort of couple of weeks. 3 weeks to be exact, so obviously it's a little bit redundant there. We're posting over the last 2 weeks. We're nearly hitting the 5k mark. 5k mark, then I'm trying to think, what can I do? What can I do for the 5k mark? Because it's literally like, I think we're on for like, 4,000, there's about 40 odd to go. We'll probably hit that in the next couple of days. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a proper, the video was planning, yeah, to get like a special video done for that. But what I am looking at doing then is some of my still photography. I'm really wanting to get it out in prints. So big ass prints. So obviously not the star poster, but similar sort of size. And what I'll do is at the end of this video, I'll leave 3 pictures, my 3 favourite up. Want you to vote on them. I will pick that one and I will get it into a print and send it away, get it printed, get it brought back to me, and then I'll do a giveaway at the 5k. While you're watching the Assault Pioneer part, which we're going to go into now, I'll have a little bit of a think on what way I'm going to decide on, who gets that sort of thing. But we'll get that, and I'll send you a print. So if that's something you think we'll do for 5k, drop it down in the comment section, and I'll get that squared away. Right, into the video itself then. Assault Pioneers. So really what they're sort of utilised for is sort of like obstacle clearance, defences, building up defences. They do have explosive method of entry, which the guys are not going to talk about today, because we haven't had any there. But that's definitely a most definite look forward to later into the summertime, when they're doing some explosive training. I'm going to get down there and get amongst that. But today then, there's two guys, 2 Irish Rangers going to speak to you, Bennett and Jack. They're both they're obviously both in they're both Assault Pioneers. Jack's going to take you through the small different bits of equipment that you're used, and Bennett will take you through one of the other sort of skill sets that are used, so like mine clearance and route clearance. Now they're going to go through the sort of our little training area bit that we've got, but just bear in mind they're going to be doing this in a much wider, bigger scale out on the ground, because we are a light protected mobility battalion, so we have got a lot of vehicles, so they've got to, what they're going to be clearing is a lot bigger than what we're going to go through in the video. And also I had a chainsaw video with class B-roll, nice dark forest, wood chippings flying everywhere, 120 frames per second, slowed all the way down, really class rock music. That's what was planned, didn't happen, because this is what I got with the video. There you go. The guy who's with me filming that is going to probably kill me because we've done about 100 takes, and I am an absolute lizard sometimes. My big sausage fingers got in the way, and I've hit something else in the camera, and what I thought was recording, and I haven't, or it's deleted itself, or it's something, and that's all I have with the chainsaw. Pain in the ass, but we'll bring you back again in the summertime. Right, enough of me talking. Let's jump down and speak to the guys.
Hi, I'm Lance Corporal Jack. I've been an Irish Ranger for 12 years. I'm going to take you through some of the specialist equipment we use as Assault Pioneer Platoon.
Okay, so what are you going to take us through first?
Well, I'll take you through the drill.
Well, so would you say, so you would help use that to build defences and stuff in the urban?
Use it to help build defenses, yes, as well as to break down defenses that are obstacles that are in our path.
Yeah.
Especially, as I say, concrete mainly.
Yeah.
That are in our path that we need to get towards the enemy.
All right, cool. And so what way to use that there then? Do you have to do a course with this up? Do you get taught how to use it correctly, tactically?
Yes, you get taught how to use it correctly and tactically. And it's a noisy obstacle, but with all that, we go have protection when we're using these equipment anyway. From the rest of the
platoon giving you the protection?
As a platoon, as well as any company that is attached to us or with us.
Okay.
So we can, say, play that part for our troops.
Okay. Then what's next then?
And we come on to the saw. It's also in link with the drill. Because when you're using your breaking on those concrete, you might have come across metals or slabs of metals between the concrete. So the drill is used to cut those metals as well as to cut the concrete. Yeah. Or to make as well the little hole you need to go in or at that compound. Okay. Right. And then we come on to the chainsaw, which is used to clear path for our vehicles, especially with heavy machinery that we need to go through a forest or take wood line anyway.
So that sort of falls into whenever like we move in, as like say rifle companies or what, and establish ourselves in like a base or a harbour area, you would come in then and sort of clear better routes for the vehicles and stuff.
For vehicles come in as well as to help build defence. Yeah. With these equipment here.
Okay, happy days, perfect. And then what sort of way are you going to power all that sort of stuff up?
We will power all this with a generator. The generator. Yeah. And as I say, some of these equipment are 110 voltage and 230 voltage. Yeah. And which we have that all lined up in this for us to use anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so that would always come with the platoon then?
This will always come with the platoon.
And what vehicles do you use then to transport? Are you use Foxhound or you use Jackal?
We use Foxhounds and TCVs for transporting of our kit and troops.
And then what way would you, so obviously you're as a platoon now, what way do you split up and like divide yourselves across the rifle companies when you deploy?
Just like any other rifle company, you have a section that goes across each.
Okay.
So, as I say, it depends on the ground as well. If we go into clear compounds and stuff like that, and the amount of sections we use, you could use all the sections to go in different groups. Yeah. And go and attach to the each company or each platoon.
So then, someone who's going to maybe potentially come to Assault Pioneers platoon, they're going to have they're going to get experience across the whole battalion. Then you'd say, because it could be attached to anyone.
Yes. You could be attached. You could, as well as you could be back with the CEO as well to give him the tactical what the sections or group is doing right now. So
also you'd say as you move up through the platoon, you would sort of become a more advisory role, so you can advise the CEO and the officers on like what sort of skills you bring to the party as such.
Yes, you can.
Right. Okay, right, perfect. Cheers, Jack. Thanks very much for that.
No, you're welcome.
I'm Ranger Bennett, been an Irish Ranger for coming 6 years now. But what we're going to talk about today is, one of our many roles in Pioneers is route clearance. So it would allow the battalion we would clear a route for either rifle companies, vehicles, or any element of anyone that would need to get through a minefield, and we can get them through safely.
Okay, yeah. So, and what sort of types of kit and equipment are you using to clear these routes?
So the kit, we use a lightweight mine marking kit and the Vallon to actually find if there is anything dug into the ground.
Okay. And then, so the use of the Vallon, do you tactically, is that something that you would do on the Assault Pioneer course as well? Like you further develop that skill?
Yeah, you learn it, and it has different functions. You can do it with visual, hearing, or you can have in-ear hearing, or you can have vibrate. So depending on your tactical situation or whatever, it depends on the ground at the time. You can choose different modes on it, and allows you still to do the same job.
Okay, happy days. And then, so what way would you be operating on the ground? Would you like doing this style of stuff? Would it be like in a pair, or would you be attached to a rifle company?
So usually there would be so many of us attached to a rifle company, and if we needed more, we could always call for somebody else to come up from somewhere else.
Yeah.
But usually for a minefield, you're talking maybe about 5 people.
Okay.
You'd have a couple of cover men, your commander, and your couple actually going and breaching, clearing, or just marking out a safe route.
Yeah.
Depending on what you needed to do.
Okay, happy days. And so what's the score with whenever you have a find?
Yep.
Have you got the sort of assets then to get rid of that find, as in to blow it in place, or is that you bring other agencies in?
There's different ways you can do it. It always depends on what everything's happening at the time.
Yeah.
You can blow in situ, you can leave it and just mark it clearly saying this is danger.
Yeah.
And then you can let the AO know, right, we found a find, mark the grid, and then he can come in and clear it after we've got everyone through safe. If it's a rifle company, it's fairly quick, we can get one lane through.
Yeah.
But if it's vehicles, then it's slightly different because you have to have a very wide.
Okay, happy days. Clearance them to get in
Yeah.
there. Very cool. Right, thanks. And then so if anyone sort of looking to come to join Assault Pioneers, what would you say to them? Particularly anyone who's maybe in basic training now and they're sort of looking and trying to decide what specialist trade they might want to do once they come to the battalion. How would you sell it to Assault Pioneers to them?
I mean, explosives is fun.
Who
Who doesn't like blowing stuff up?
Right, there we go,
But
perfect.
yeah, you do your confidence charges, then you do different forms. You can cut metal, different ways of blowing up concrete, and then you've got felling trees or clearing a road. If someone's fell a tree in the road, you can get rid of that.
Aye.
Or you can purposely fell a tree to block a road. Either way, you do all those different types in the course.
So you would also probably say that some of them, bar the blowing stuff up, some of them skills are transitional into civilian life as well.
Yeah,
then?
you do small things like knot tying.
Yeah.
For anchorage, stuff like that. You do the lightweight infantry bridge.
Okay, yeah.
You could do that. In fact, some of our boys from the last Wessex Storm, they got attached to combat engineers, and they done the big bridge for carrying vehicles.
Okay, happy days.
They helped out with them.
Yeah.
Because that is our main role. Is if the engineers can't do it, we would do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if we can't do it, then the engineers would come in. But if not, why can't we both help each other?
Yeah, 100%.
So they taught the other boys how to do it, and they went and helped them out.
Yeah, happy days. Perfect. Right, brilliant. Cheers, and thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
And there we go. Thanks very much, lads, for that. So there we go. There's a brief sort of overview of the sort of different sort of styles of stuff you can be using. Bear in mind, I have to really apologise again for that wind there. I don't know how much it did affect it. Yeah, but that's the style of stuff, and we have all them sort of training areas in our battalion. So that's the 1st battalion style of stuff. And also, like, people trying to put away from the bugles, pipes, and drums. Oh, I don't want to go be a musician. Why do I want to go there? If I go there, that's when I'm a failure. But I'll tell you where it's wrong. Check this out. Yeah. So this is, we get one done for every operations. I got this nicely framed. So this is the official sort of painting we got done for Harrogate. So that was the Afghan tour in Helmand Province, in Sangin. And the reason why I'm bringing this is why are you talking about this and talking about Assault Pioneers? So at that time, our BP&D, so the battalion didn't have an Assault Pioneer capability, did it? Nah, 100% didn't. But we still had the band, but they still double-headed, and they were the machine gun platoon, so the heavy weapons platoon. And I'll come in right close here, and you'll see here, that's the Sangin DC there, and I don't know if you'll make it out there on the camera, but you can see all the sort of tracer rounds and stuff here. That's where our band were, up there. Any dramas, or any time we had any dramas on this canal path, the BP&D were completely ripping the most professional heavy weapons platoon there was, and and that's the capability. And the reason why I'm bringing that out is just for the sheer point where people go, I don't want to go be a musician. That's going to be, when you go to deploy, that's what you're going to go do. You're using that second sort of your actual sort of capability, which in this case now is Assault Pioneers. Then it was the machine gun platoon. We're sort of bringing in the sort of heavy fire support. Nowadays it's Assault Pioneers. Don't let the music stuff sort of put you off and sort of think to yourself, I'll never be a soldier. You 100% will be. You'll probably be a lot busier than some of the sort of the rifle company guys will be, because you're doing that alliness and you're also doing the musician side of stuff, which brings in the money and gets you to places you probably would have never ever been before. Boom! Right, that's it. Assault Pioneers. Please, like always, if you've got any questions on particularly Assault Pioneers or anything to do with anything at this stage, drop it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you again. So like I said at the start, I'm going to drop the sort of few pictures here. I'll put it on the community post here with a vote. The picture with the highest vote, then I'll get that sent off and get that to print. And then you know, I'll do a giveaway. Perfect. Right, that is it. Thank you very much. I'm Luke, this is Ranger Media, and I'll see you again next time.